Yeah, the soup is our signature here at the restaurant. The soup we cook every day is 50 pounds of beef bone, and then we boil them 24 hours to get the broth that we need. Yeah, so like you see in the back, we sell at least 3 big pots every day. I want to eat. I love pho ever since I was little, and then we traveled back to Vietnam. And then my husband's family own a pho place in Vietnam, and I get the recipe from them in Vietnam. So I brought it here because I want to make it so close to what it is in our country. Pho is really popular in Vietnam. Like every family would know pho. Everyone would love pho. It's gonna be a very special broth that you have to give it to your customer. It's not just what you cook at home. And I got that. We have it here, so. I have an older sister, and she goes to college. She's perfect. And then me, I'm always the trouble. I have kids when I was 15. So I'm always trouble. I drop out of school and everything, freshman. And I have kids, I have to go to the teen high school. I learned in a hard way, so I don't want my kid to be like me, I guess. So I say, no, this is not. So I start to take a GED, and then I go to cosmetology school. I came here to open a nail salon. We have 2 businesses here. I have one in Duluth and one in Superior. And I opened a nail salon for 15 years. So we came to Duluth, and it's a perfect town. It's small enough, but it's not too small. So I raised my kid here. And then we opened a salon, and everything worked out good, everything, and I thought I need more. I need something like more challenge.
Number 11 is my favorite. It's a thin sliced beef, and it gets cooked by the broth. It's very, what's the word for it? Fresh. Hello, how are we doing today, guys?
How are you?
Good.
But a restaurant is more like family. It's more like family bonding thing. To me, I think like that. My parents escaped from Vietnam to here when my sister and my brother are like really young. And so she started working in a restaurant. She started going to a restaurant. She learned a lot in a restaurant. So she always, I guess all her life is tied up in a restaurant business. So that's all she do. She just cook. She just go home and she cook and she cook, and that's all she do. And then she ended up opening her own restaurant. When I get stuck or something, I always say, how did my mom do this? How did she figure this out? I guess it's just her own experience that she worked. And then I think it's in her blood. She knows exactly, So it's very helpful. She's quick. If you're slow, she push you all the way. I got pushed out a couple of times. She just get out of my way, and she just do it her own. Yeah. So we always put the shrimp first. So then after we rolled it, it's gonna show the shrimp. It look pretty that way. So they put the shrimp down, okay, and then lettuce on top, and then noodle, and then the pork. So when you roll the spring roll, you gotta roll it tight. You gotta make it tight. This one. There's 2. And then we're gonna get the sauce, okay? And there you go. You got the spring roll. Today we make spring roll. The spring roll is really popular. Not just Vietnamese have spring roll, but Thai They have spring roll also, but their spring roll a little bit different than our spring roll. They have peanut sauce, and we use hoisin sauce. The sauce is the main thing, because when you dip into the sauce and you bite it in, the sauce will give it more taste to it.
This is a spring rolls for you. You're welcome.
And now my kids are older, and they do not want to go work for anybody else. For some reason, I don't know. They just don't. So my husband is like, open a restaurant, and then the boys can help you.
I serve and I host, and I do miscellaneous things around here. But it's pretty laid back. Everyone here is hard working, so it makes it a lot easier for everyone else.
So basically, every time I open the restaurant, it's just me and the boys. My husband didn't even do anything. He don't know anything. He came out to eat, but that's it. That's it. He don't know. So it's a challenge, and I think it's something that my boys and I can learn together. It's perfect.